Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, so let's get into it. What's good? What's good? What's good? It's me, your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess. And we're here to talk about King Harris as well as Tiffany Haddish, okay, and that other dude that was sitting up here talking about Lizzo like a dog. Yeah, that dude right there. We're here to talk about them too. But before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we were supposed to have coming up. Now, as you guys already know, it is Friday. And tonight was supposed to be the third episode of Boys Night Out. But as of yesterday, I decided that I will push Boys Night Out until next week. Okay. So we'll be back next weekend instead of this Friday. Okay. Josiah is busy. Jamar is still in Houston, and T doesn't get off until late. So nobody but me and Maddie would be available for Boys Night Out. So I decided that I would push it back till at least Friday. You will have an official day on Monday on when the show actually will be airing, but we will definitely be coming back next week. I did not expect for us to push it back another week, but we have to because that's just the way it is. So we'll be back next week for Boys Night Out. You will have an official day and time coming up on Monday. And I want to say that's about it as far as I'm concerned about what we got coming up. Also, let me do one more thing. The Whether You Like It or Not panel, it will be back on my channel. Okay, it'll be right here on my channel. Tuesday night, we'll be talking about Bill Collective as well as The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, we'll be talking about both shows, and we'll be right back here at Scotty by Nature TV. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And yeah, it'll be at 9:15 Eastern Time as always. So be sure to tune in. Okay, so that's pretty much it for what we got coming up. So right now, we're about to go ahead and get into the mess for today. But before we get into our first two main topics of the day, let's get into the game. Okay, now the game, I don't know what interview he was in, but he was talking about Lil Baby, Lil Durk would be the Jay-Z and Nas of the generation. And he foolishly turned around and said that NBA Youngboy would be the Tupac of this situation. Well, not this situation, this generation. Let's listen to the foolishness as he says it out of his mouth. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it.
Future and Young Thug because they will be the Jay-Z and sort of the Nas of that, generation of music from the ATL. But then I love Lil Baby and Lil Durk because they will be the Jay-Z and Nas of this generation, and like that. And then the NBA YoungBoy will be Tupac of this generation. So sometimes when you see a 18-year-old kid say NBA YoungBoy is better than Tupac, it's not because he actually is, or Tupac is better than NBA YoungBoy, NBA YoungBoy is better than Tupac.
Chill. Hold on, y'all. the game. I try to love the game, but he don't act right. I really do. I really try to love the game, like, cause I like the game. Regardless of how stupid he can be, I like the game. But he can be stupid as fuck, and this was stupid as fuck. Lil Durk nor Lil Baby are anything like Jay-Z and Nas. Now one of them are anything like Jay-Z and Nas. If you're going to compare some shit, you need to make sure the shit is comparable. Because that ain't comparable at all, okay? Like, you can rap game. This is why I like you. Hate It or Love It is one of my favorite hip-hop songs. High School Memories. All the way. Love the game. But when you say stupid shit like this, it really makes me question why on earth did I ever like you or your music at all? Because you sound completely crazy. You really do, because NBA Youngboy as this generation's Tupac, let's just be real. We need to stop trying to find a generation's this or generation's that, because let's just be honest here, and we're being real. You're never gonna find another Tupac. No matter how many times you try, you're never going to find another Tupac. You're never going to find another Mary J. Blige. You're never going to find another Biggie. You're never going to find another Jay-Z. You're never going to find another Nas. What other people? You're never going to find another Michael Jackson. You're never going to find another Prince. You're never going to find another Janet, another Aaliyah, another Brandy, another Monica. You're never going to find another one of those. Period. You never will find another Missy Elliott, another Kim, another Nicki. You're never going to find it. And I really hate it when people are coming up and they immediately get compared. The comparisons are going to come. I don't mind the comparisons because sometimes it's like this. Some of these people, they came up idolizing. Like Nicki came up idolizing Kim. Keisha Cole came up idolizing Mary. Brandy and Monica came up idolizing Whitney Houston. So it's going to come, but don't ever fix your mouth to say they're this generation's this, they're this generation's that. Let them not be this generation's anything but what they are. You're never going to find another Beyonce. You're never going to find another TLC, another SWV. You're never going to find it because those are classic acts that could never be touched. I really don't like it when we try to make these generations' artists match up to the artists of yesterday. And the artists of yesterday, in my opinion, they're better than these artists of today. These artists have no talent, they have no skill, they have no charisma about themselves. They are nobodies to me. When I look at the BET Awards these days, I never know who the hell is performing. I don't know these damn people. I'm just watching it because my friends want to watch it. I don't know these fucking people. I never forget it. 2019. I had not watched the BET Awards since 2017, and the only reason why I watched it that year was because Escape was reuniting and they were performing. People from my era. I tuned in that in 2019 so I could see Mary get her Lifetime Achievement Award. That's what I tuned in to see. But then I see people like Lizzo, and who at the time I didn't know who she was. So I'm just like, okay, who the fuck is that? And my friend had to tell me, that's Lizzo. You don't know her? And I'm like, girl, no, I don't know that girl. You know what I'm saying? So just like, I don't know these people. A lot of the times when I be watching these award shows and we see these artists of today performing, I don't know none of them people because I don't listen to the radio like that. And if I do decide to listen to the radio, it's the oldie station. Like, that's just the truth. So I'm going to need people like the Game to stop saying this generation's this generation's that, because they'll never be this generation's Tupac, Biggie, Mary, none of that. Those people made a legacy that can never be duplicated. Period. Never. We can try to duplicate it with these artists of today, but it's never gonna fucking happen. We've seen people deliberately try to recreate what they have done. We have seen people literally try to be Mary and they can never be Mary. We have seen people call themselves trying to be Tupac and Biggie and they never can be. We have seen people sit up here and try to do the same shit as Kim and they never can. They'll never be able to do what Kim did. So it is what it is. We have to stop trying to build these artists, up as this next generation's this. Like I said, the comparisons are gonna come, especially when you can see that a new artist that's coming up is inspired by said artist. The comparisons are definitely gonna come. But at the end of the day, let's just hold off with this next generation stuff, because your opinion and your point is always gonna fall below sea level, just like New Orleans is below sea level. It's always going to be that. I'm sorry, y'all. It's always going to be like that. So let's not do that, okay? So we're going to move on to the next topic, and that is Cam Newton, okay? We're about to move on to him. Now, his ex-girlfriend claims that he hasn't followed their temporary agreement to cover her utility bills amounting to over $20K during their custody battle. Now that's what the T is with that. He's supposed to be covering all of her utility bills with $20K as a part of the custody battle. Now, I got this from the Shade Room, who apparently got this from Radar Online. Now, this is what it says. It says, oop, it looks like Cam Newton's ex-girlfriend and the mother of his 4 children, Kaya Proctor, wants him to make good on his word. Now, according to Radar Online, the girl has headed to court and accused him of failing to pay the utility bills for the home where she raises their 4 children. She also asked the judge to find him in contempt. So, y'all, in the recent filing, the girl says that the former NBA baller has produced all records in their custody case and has failed to pay utilities for her home as he agreed to in their temporary agreement. She is cashing out $14,268 monthly in support and covers various bills. Now, the report shows that from September 2020 on down to July 2022, she incurred 500 no $5,500 in cable expenses. Wait a minute, wait. They ain't got the whole thing in here. Give me 1 second, y'all. This is why I hate looking at the shade room because they don't never have the full thing. You gotta click links and shit. Let me go over here to Radar Online, child, and get it because I don't like that. Mm-mm. And then it makes me look unprofessional when like I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Nah, we finna go over here to Radar Online. Damn you, shade room. Damn you. Because I was trying to look at the whole damn thing. That's what I get though. Okay, I see it. Now, let me see where I left off at. Okay, so no, okay, that's it. She says she can't prepare for trial either until he hands over the documents, but he been dragging his feet. She also said that he failed to provide his current NFL contract or state that he does not have one or provide his income from the last NFL contract. She says that he failed to turn over the tax returns along with business income information. Then she said her forensic expert found Cam had two new entities that he failed to inform her about, which she wants answers about. Then she said, of course, we know that he ain't paid none of the utilities and has ignored our requests for her payments, and he was ordered to pay the utilities, the power, the water, and the cable. Now, this is the part where we missed out on. This is the part where I got cut off at. So, as we already know, like I read from the Shade Room, from September 2020 on down to July 2022, she incurred $5,500 in cable expenses, $6,600 for the internet, $4,725 in power charges, and another $4,532 for gas. Then the grand total owed is $21,357. She also wants him to pay her $2,000 to cover her legal bills for having him to drag having him after he was dragging his foot about it. Okay, so it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Now we got this straight from Radar Online instead of getting it from the Shade Room. Now here's my thing, girl. What kind of utilities do you have? What kind of utilities do you got? And how much TV is you watching? And I know you don't cook that much. And is y'all lights on all damn day? Is everything fucking electric? Like what's going on? Why your bill so damn high? But girl, like, are you serious? Like, where do you stay at for your bills to be that high? And exactly what do you do? Do you work or do you not? Or this is your only means of income is his money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to understand that. My thing, and one could argue that is in his agreement. He's supposed to pay for this. He's supposed to pay for that. That is a part of the agreement. No lies. I'm not going to be stupid about it. That is a part of the agreement. But does she have the wherewithal to do anything? Like she can't get a job. Like this is what I don't understand. And I'm not trying to be like sexist. I'm not trying to be male chauvinistic or nothing like that. But what baffles me is when these women get with these rich ass men and the shit don't work out and they have to pay them these large lump sums of, you know, child support. Do they ever think to get a job or do something small for the time being to keep money going in their pockets? Because once the children turn 18, what you gonna do with the money? Like you could be trying to, get an app. You could be trying to get you like a business, a store, do something. Cause my thing is, I don't understand like who watches cable anymore, girl. You better go down to Walmart and get you a Roku Ultra like I did. It ain't nothing but $99, and you got more than enough money to go get it. Go get you a Roku. Why are you watching TV so damn much? Shit, I'm getting sick of TV, but I talk about it though. I gotta talk about it because that's what the people want. But I'm just saying, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like it's I'm trying to understand what kind of electricity she got, girl. $20,000 in electricity? Like, girl, what you got? How many refrigerators you got in your house? How many deep freezers you got? Like, what do you got going on at that house for your utilities to be that much? But girl, I just want to know what y'all gonna say in the comments, child. I really ain't got nothing to say about this because this shit was crazy to me, very crazy. Like, girl, okay. Now let's move on to the next story, child. We're gonna move on to Ernest Pug, okay? Now Dionne Warwick then called him out and went in on him because he said that Miss Sissy Houston had passed away. And I don't know why he did that. So we're gonna go ahead and look at this. Now, this comes from TMZ. Now the gospel star is definitely feeling Dionne Warwick's rap, and that's something that you don't want to do. He was feeling it earlier today after he incorrectly announced the death of Whitney's mama, someone who was very much alive, according to Dionne Warwick. Ernest shook up the internet on Wednesday with a now scroll post about the passing of Sissy Houston, who is also Dionne's aunt. So it didn't take long for Dionne to call BS and throw some I'm sorry, and throw some serious shade. Okay, period. Now y'all, if y'all don't know nothing by now, y'all know that Dionne Warwick would throw some damn shade, and she throw that Virginia Slims type shade. The Virginia Slims in a Coca-Cola, that's the type of shade she throw. She had put on Twitter that my aunt Sissy is very much alive. This Ernest Pug needs to get a life and stay out of other people's lives. Dionne also told the world that Sissy is still, I already read that part. Friend of Houston family and fellow gospel singer, Kim Burrell, echoed the good news, minus the sass, and said, please respect her life as she continues to live. She's home. Thank you all. Good to hear that Sissy's alive and well after all, and not shockingly, Ernest has yet to respond to Dionne. Smart move. And I must say that I agree with TMZ. That is a very smart move because Dionne is not the type of woman that you want to mess with. So here's my thing with this dude right here. Here's my thing. What made you think that that was okay for you to come out and say that that woman was dead? Like, what possessed you to even do that? That really didn't make no sense to me at all. Like, what possessed you to even do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what possessed you to do that? Like, what made you think it was a good idea for you to come out and be like, well, you know, Sissy Houston, she done passed away. Sissy Houston passed away. Knowing that these folks, it ain't even, and it's not just about the people. It's mainly about the fact that that's crazy. You know, that's Whitney Houston mama, and you know, Whitney done passed, Bobby Christina gone, all this other stuff. And you want to sit up here and you want to play games like this and talk about Sissy done passed away. Like, that's going to hurt everybody else. So my thing is, why do you think that that's cute? Why did you think that was cute? And why did you think that was cool for you to do? Because it wasn't. So I'm gonna need for you to quit it because that wasn't cool, that wasn't right, and I'm gonna need for you to sit your ass the fuck down because that wasn't cool of you to do that. Like, I'm just like, why on earth would he say that that woman died? And that's the part that's really confusing to me is what happened for you to say that she had passed? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what happened for you to say that she passed away? Because no one was thinking that until you said something. So it's just like, the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck are you doing? Like, what made you think that that was okay for you to put that out there? If you don't have no real, you can't be going around saying somebody dead and you ain't got the tea. You feel what I'm saying? You can't go around saying that somebody's dead and you don't know what's going on, especially a celebrity like Sissy Houston, the mother of a big superstar like Whitney Houston, who's already gone and stuff like that. You cannot come out and do no bullshit like that. You just can't. It's crazy. It's ridiculous to me. What made you think that that shit was okay? Anything that Dionne Warwick decide to give your ass any piece of Virginia Slim shade she throw at you, you deserve every bit of it because it was some bullshit. Like, boy, like, you better be lucky she ain't cuss your ass out because that's what you really deserve. But she didn't do it. She kept it classy. As classy as Dionne Warwick can be. She kept it classy. But you deserve it to be cussed out, dude. Like, you deserve it all the way. Like, you definitely deserve to get cussed out. Well, like, what the fuck made you think that that was okay? Like, what made you think that that was okay? It was not okay. Child, y'all gonna get enough of for trying to be the news reporters and reporting somebody's death and stuff, and you know it ain't true. You need to stop doing that. That is exactly how you get jumped on social media by doing that. You better. I bet you learned your lesson today. So we're gonna move on to the next story because this story got two parts for me because there's one part of this that I never got a chance to report on. So we're gonna move on to Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. Okay. Now, according to TMZ, Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are now being sued for allegedly grooming and imming, because I don't want to say the word, a child. And Haddish lawyer fires back and calls it a shakedown. Okay. So we're going to get into the story. Now, this is the original, and this is where I have to read it. This is the original. Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears groomed a 14-year-old girl and her 7-year-old brother, coercing them to film explicit skits, this according to a new lawsuit. But Tiffany's legal team is calling it nothing but a shakedown years in the making. Now, the comedians are being sued by two siblings who go by the names of Jane Doe and John Doe, who claim they've been traumatized for life as a result of being groomed when they were children. The boy also claims to have been emmed by both defendants. In a lawsuit obtained by TMZ, the older sister says she was just 14 when Haddish gained her trust and convinced her to film a sexually suggestive video, with Haddish teaching her how to mimic fellatio for the skit. The allegations get even more disturbing in the suit. She claims her youngest brother was only 7 when Haddish brought him to her home, where Spears and Tiffany emmed him while filming a funny or die video titled "Through P's Eyes." I don't want to say the word. Now, Tiffany's attorney, Andrew Bretler, says that the lawsuit is purely an extortion attempt, telling us plaintiff's mother, Triza Morris has been trying to assert these bogus claims against Miss Haddish for several years. Then the attorney continues. Every attorney who has initially taken on her case, and there were several, ultimately dropped the matter once it became clear that the claims were meritless and Haddish would not be shaken down. Now Miss Morris has her adult daughter representing herself in a lawsuit. The two of them would together face the consequences of pursuing this frivolous action. The siblings claimed that Haddish was friends with their mother, and they said that the video featuring John Doe was published online via Funny or Die when he was too young to consent. In their suit, the sister says her resulting trauma has prevented her from dating because she's scared she'll be taken advantage of and led down a path of false trust like the path that Haddish led her down. Both siblings say that they have developed social disorders, and the brother claims he is so afraid of being watched or recorded, he places band-aids all over the cameras and on his electronics. The siblings also say their mother tried to reach a $15,000 settlement with Spears over the alleged video. They are going after Haddish and Spears for damages. So then there was an update on the story, and it says, despite what the lawsuit claims, Funny or Die says they had no involvement in creating the video, telling us Funny or Die found this video absolutely disgusting and would never produce such content. We were not involved with the conceptualization, development, funding, or production of this video. It was uploaded to the site as a user-generated content and was removed in 2018 immediately after being aware of its existence. Okay, so that is the gist of this story. Now, I have a whole lot of feelings about this. Okay, I have different feelings. On one hand, you really can't put nothing past nobody, especially in this industry. You can't put nothing past anybody. These people are creeps. They'll do anything for attention. They'll do anything to have a moment. So you really can't put nothing past any of these people. You just got to be honest about it. You really can't put nothing past none of these folks. You just can't. You can't. And I'm not even saying that to be funny. I don't put nothing past nobody. And that's just real talk. I don't put nothing past nobody. So if that's what it is, baby, then Tiffany and that dude needs to be taken down or punished however way they need to be punished. That needs to happen. So I don't put it past them. And on top of that, why would you use a child for that shit anyway? You could easily use an adult for that. Why would you use a child for that anyway? If this is what happened, why would you use a child for that particular situation? Why would you do that? You making yourself look stupid. Like, why would you even do that? Then on top of that, not only that, when it come down to the kids, I'm never going to say something didn't happen to them. I don't know what happened to those kids. I don't know if they're telling the truth or not. But then on another hand, it looked like it's like a money grab because it's like they're not trying to put them in jail. They're just trying to get money from them. So I don't know what this situation is. I don't know if Tiffany and this dude is guilty. I don't know none of that. I don't know if these kids are lying, and I don't know if their mama looking for some money. I don't know what's going on, but this whole situation is weird as hell. And if Tiffany and that dude had anything to do with that or really did that to those kids, they are foul AF, okay? Foul AF. And that's really all I got on that. Now, I want to know what y'all think about that. This is going to be a premiere anyway, so y'all can put it in the chat because I'll be watching it and all that other stuff. But that shit is weird. Weird as weird can be, period. So we're going to go on to a part 2 of this story. Well, this ain't the same story. This is another story, but this is Aries Spears again. Now, he was recently dragged earlier this week because he said some shit about Lizzo. And social media flamed his ass for saying what he said about Lizzo. Okay, so let's get into the audio because this shit was everywhere, child. Let's get into it.
You know somebody that actually made good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her, yo? Like as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like an emoji. She's got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body on. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo. I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't the most in shape in the world, but I still, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble. You know what kills me about women is the hypocrisy and the contradiction. Yes, queen, slay, queen. Yes, queen, slay. Yeah, girl, your confidence. Diabetes, heart problems, heart disease, cholesterol. Y'all
Yo, you know somebody that actually made
all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister. When it come to that ridiculous. But if you really gave, why wouldn't you go, black girl? We love you. We love your confidence, boo boo. But this ain't it. This ain't it. That's the real love? Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all want to be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it. It's treadmill time. All claim woman.
Ooh. Child, I see why he got dragged. Because guess what? He finna get dragged again. Okay? Let me get myself together. Okay. First of all, you lost me at when you said you at least handsome. You lost me when you said that. You lost me when you said that. Because I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I ain't the most handsome dude on this planet. There's a lot of dudes that look much better than Scotty by Nature TV. It's so many of them. So I don't think I'm the most handsome person in the world. I ain't the most cutest person in the world. I might be ugly to some people. People have called me ugly, so that ain't nothing to me. But my thing about you is you sitting up here like you a damn Greek god, and you say that she look like a sack of mashed potatoes. What the fuck do you think you look like? You sitting up here like you on Kanye's workout plan when you need to be on it. Who the fuck are you to come for her, and what the hell she look like? Have you looked at yourself in the mirror? Do you fit that motherfucker? I think not. So who the fuck are you to be coming for her and how the fuck she look? Make it make sense. If you can. I don't think you can, but make it make sense though. Because the sense ain't making. I'm trying to understand what make you think you can sit up here, you can judge somebody based on how they look and all this other stuff. Who are you? You big too. So you in the same damn boat sinking right along with her ass. Who the fuck are you? It's always men like you who ain't no better than the women they fucking judging. Make it make sense. Cause the sense ain't making. Where's the black dudes that's telling you they need to come together and tell you that you need to lose weight? You act like you ain't made like her. Lizzo is pretty in the face. She's beautiful. You're not. Your neck look kind of black around the sides. You don't scrub it enough. I can only imagine what your knees look like. So what I'm telling you is, you need to shut the fuck up. Seriously. Because you ain't got no room, literally, to talk about nobody. Okay? Period. I don't give a fuck how Lizzo look. You don't have no reason to be talking about her when you don't look no different than her. You just a man. So how the fuck you gonna sit up here and talk about how she look? Yeah, Lizzo be wearing a lot of unflattering ass shit. She do. But who the fuck are you to talk about her weight like that? Like, child, let me go back and listen to this shit again. Like, cause this shit that really pissed me off. Let me go back and listen to this stupid dude sit up here and talk about somebody. Like, are you serious? And I'm going to read some of these damn comments that the Shade Room posted, because some of them is stupid as fuck. Now, let's listen to what he said.
Yo, you know somebody that actually make good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her, yo? Like, as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like an emoji. She's got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body on. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo.
You don't have a pretty face. You don't have a pretty face.
Listen, I ain't the most in shape in the world.
That's why you don't need to speak.
You know, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence.
You ain't funny and you ain't got no swagger or no confidence. You ain't handsome.
But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble. You know what kills me about women is the hypocrisy and the contradiction. Yeah,
you are the look of hypocrisy and contradiction.
Yeah, girl, your confidence, diabetes, heart problems, heart disease, cholesterol.
Don't people need to have those same talks with you?
Yo, you know somebody that actually make
all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister. You know, when it come to that ridiculous. But if you really gave, why wouldn't you go, black girl? We love you. We love your confidence, boo boo. But this ain't it.
Why ain't nobody telling you that?
That's the real love. Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all want to be real and go, sister, put the eclair down.
But ain't nobody being real with you though.
It's treadmill time.
You need to be on that same damn treadmill, big bitch. I'm just saying, who the fuck told you? You're the one who can judge somebody on their looks. Who the fuck told you could do that? Okay, so let me get into some of these comments, okay? Now, one dude said he's only getting attacked because he's a big dude. But when slim fit dudes like Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate said the same things, y'all was okay with it. Nobody better than I, but Aries Spears is public enemy number one. Shakes my head. Fat phobia is alive, and well, unfortunately, these replies prove it. What the fuck are you talking about, dumbass? What the fuck you must be fat too. What the fuck are you talking about? The reason why he's getting called out is because he's a fucking hypocrite. How a fat dude gonna sit up here and go in on another fat woman? Okay, y'all in the same damn boat. You talking about she need to see a treadmill? He need to be on that same fucking treadmill that he says she needs to be seen on. And on top of that, you want to say that people was okay with what Kevin Samuel said? No, the fuck they were not. When he died, a lot of women were okay with him being dead. So what the fuck are you talking about? Stop trying to make this a fat phobia issue because it's not. Because he shouldn't have sat up there and said that. The problem is the hypocrisy and the contradiction. You got a big ass nigga sitting up here downplaying a girl that got weight on her, and he got just as much weight on him as she got on her. That is the problem. It ain't got shit to do with his weight. Stop making this a fat phobic situation. He's being talked about because he fat, but coming down on somebody else for being fat and trying to make it look like it's a bad thing. He said something about the music, but this big bitch want to make it about her image. Talking about he can't get past her looking like the shit emoji. When he looked like shit. Fuck the emoji. He looked like shit. Weight or no weight. And I said it. Who gonna check me? Nobody? Okay. I said it. You can't be walking around here being built like a damn what is it? What you call it? Built like a damn dumpster in an apartment complex and think that you can sit up here and talk about somebody else. You can lay off the table yourself. Okay? You can lay off the table. You want to say, ain't nobody telling her about cholesterol, diabetes, heart problems. Ain't nobody, obviously no one told you either. So I'm trying to understand what the fuck you talking about. Child, but see, this is the reason why you're in the predicament that you're in now. See, when you dig one ditch, you got to dig another one. It's funny how you sit up there and you talk shit about this girl and look at you now. Getting sued. I can't stand dudes like that. Want to be so damn funny and shit. You breathing all heavy and shit and all this other stuff. But yet, it's just like, girl, nah. He full of shit. Like, straight up. But also, what I did not know was that Mike Epps came to Lizzo's defense. And Mike Epps said he looked dirty and sick and has not been on TV since Mad TV. Period. Okay. Then he comes back with, yeah, people don't walk out my shows. Might want to turn the volume on them shiny suits and jewelry and step your funny up. You know, get a little dirt on your pimp. P.S. I'm not trying to start it, but I ain't gonna run from it either. And the only reason why I ain't tag him because he has me blocked. And then Mike Epps responded with, they walked out of your career hot link looking MF. Let's get in a ring and see how tough you are. Ooh. Alrighty then. He full of shit. I do not like him. But I really didn't know of him before this, so fuck him. I just thought it was pretty like it was some clown shit. That he's sitting up here trying to dog somebody else out and he looked like what he looked like. Like, who the fuck are you? This girl winning and you losing just by sitting your big black ass. I ain't gonna say big black, that ain't right. Sitting your big ass right there. I don't want to say big black. Big black ain't the right thing to say because I'm not a colorist. Okay, so we finna move on. Y'all, I had to take a breath because, child, that pissed me off completely. Because I don't want to, because I'm dogging him out for being offensive, but I don't want to be offensive myself. So we're going to move on to the very last story, which is what I'm trying to get to. And that is the situation with T.I. and Tiny's Dennis the Menace ass son. Okay, that's what we get into. And apparently he went to jail and now he's responding to it. Okay, so here's the thing, y'all. Let me go to this article. Where it is? Okay, so that T.I. has I ain't gonna go into that. Now, as we guys already know, as we already know, King already was in an altercation with a Waffle House employee. Now we already know that. And then now it's 2 months later and he's in trouble again and now he's behind bars. Now, according to a video that he posted, a young lady in the vehicle with him received a violation for not wearing a seatbelt. And while King stated he got 4, Tip and Tiny's son also had a message for folks claiming that he trying to be a gangster. So this is the audio, child, because now he's speaking out since he been in jail. So let's get into what he had to say.
Everybody that say trying to be gangster, they asked for the police to pull me over, yo. It was like goddamn. I got one for not wearing a seatbelt, and then that one. Man, and then you got 4. I got
The only thing I'm gonna say about King is that he gets it honest. He gets it from his father, and I don't know what Tiny be doing, but King, he ain't got no type of. I feel like he has a lack of self-awareness. That's what I think. And that's just what I'm gonna call it. He got a lack of self-awareness, child. And that's just what it is. And he's too privileged. A lot of these kids that are rappers' kids or ballers' kids or whatever, a lot of them be privileged as hell and they feel like they ain't gotta follow the rules. And I feel like that's the type of tease that King is giving. And something needs to be done, and he make a fool of himself every time he open up his mouth, and that's really all I'm gonna say about it. That's all I'm gonna say, because I almost said some bullshit about that big nigga already. I ain't finna go here, so no. Let's go ahead and end this because I already been up here for 41 minutes. Let me go. With that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and click on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down in the description box below. I am signing out, you guys, and I will leave you guys with the promo from Nova Cosmetics, as well as the newest TTB Network show, The Queen's Corner. I'm out of here, you guys. Bye.